It is Friday. It is 4 o'clock. Do you know what time it is?
It's Chippy time.
It's Chippy time. Where are we today, Bill? Tell everyone.
Today we are in Chadderton, in Oldham.
With?
At Simply Fish and Chips.
We didn't know what they sold, so we had to go in and ask. And it turns out they sell fish and chips, but not just
a
that.
Hell of a lot more.
The menu was massive.
It was a very, very full menu.
Yeah. Everything from really good veggie options.
Veggie options, which they said you got this to fry separately in vegetable oil, so that's really good. Fried halloumi.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Battered halloumi and it's really nice because that's what you used to get in restaurants back in the days, like the veggie option for fish and chips. So deep fried battered halloumi, that's a great little option.
Yeah.
But then they had like salt and pepper squid. I don't think I've seen squid before, or calamari in a chippy.
Yeah, that's a good
salt
point.
and peppers, calamari, and then the
rice
menu
boxes as well.
rice boxes,
loads of stuff.
chicken burgers. It was a large menu, which we've discussed in the past can be an issue sometimes, but then sometimes it is also nice to have those options.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good or it's going to be bad in that respect.
Yes.
But who knows?
Well, it's award winning.
It is award winning.
Yes. Now this isn't a recommend. All the recommends for this area are closed at this point.
Yep.
So we're off to a recommend after here. We're doing 2 today. But this one, I just put the area, chip it, and it come here, and I didn't realise it was award winning until we pitched up. Parking.
Nightmare.
Nightmare to park. We did get a parking space. We're not. It's over that way. We're literally around the corner on a side street. Parking was a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
So,
that's not particularly their fault,
no, it's
but
not
just
their
be
fault,
aware if
but
you do visit.
That's also why we're not outside the chippy.
Yeah.
We
Which we prefer to be where we can, but on this occasion, it was not to be.
No. Anything else to add before we look at these chips?
No, I think we've covered all bases. We've said about the forks. We've said about the.
We'll be back. Someone wants to come past it. So public road this. We haven't been recording. Right. Diamond blast. We don't usually stop until we finish.
This is why we don't do this.
No. We've tried them. So this isn't going to be our raw reaction, but I will show you the chips now. We've
been eating the chips while the camera was not rolling.
Yeah, it wasn't until we've come to look at the gravy that I noticed, because Tom went to try and remember who today's sponsor is, which we'll come to as per, and I just noticed there was no time in the top. So you don't care, but these chips are really good. So I'll give you a reveal now, because we can't lie and say we've not had them. They are a little pale. They are a little sort of mushier.
Yes.
Aren't they? They're a thin skin.
We'll go back through our reaction, because obviously we have just done all of this in front of camera just while it wasn't recording. Our initial first bite was absolutely fantastic. We can do a bit of a chip reveal each. They didn't look the most promising from the get-go.
Are a bit squishy.
Yeah, not the firmest of chips.
When I put it in my mouth at first, it sort of welled away is probably the best word for it.
Flavour.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Proper old school. So for the camera, we will cheers.
So this is like our 5th chip now. They're still good, even though we've had to...
We've had to mess about a bit, and obviously we do that start. So they were a little colder than they were. They were piping hot.
They were really good.
Very nice.
We'll have to go through some more chips now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to have to eat more chips.
Shame.
Oh God.
So yeah, like you say, busting through them.
But the flavour profile is great.
Lovely flavour.
We described it before as a very traditional chippy flavour.
Yes.
Just very, very traditional chippy flavour, and they are gorgeous. If they were a little firmer...
Yes. That's the only thing that let them down. Because they are sort of melting away, but not in the same way Taylor's did.
Yes.
Taylor's like evaporated on your tongue and just left flavour. You're still getting a lot of potato to chew.
Mine out again.
We're not stopping it this time.
Don't stop recording.
To be fair, he wasn't waiting like the last guy.
Yeah.
So you're getting the odd few crispy bits.
The shape's good on him. I'll say the shape's good.
Very good salt and vinegar, but if you don't get that salt and vinegar, they are a little plain.
I had one before that just managed to get 0 salt and vinegar, and it was slightly more disappointing. I was still happy with the flavour of the chips, but that overall salt and vinegar chippy sort of experience just wasn't as good.
We'll stop here and we'll get the gravy. So that's the other thing I was going to say, that's a regular, and it is a bit smaller than what we expect and what I've come to expect from a regular. We've had bigger and we've had smaller. I do want to say as well, because obviously that wasn't recorded either. When she filled these chips up, she sort of, you saw it, I didn't.
The spillage that sort of went away, which normally just goes back on top anyway, was left by the roadside,
Yes.
and I was a little bit disappointed. It might have only been 3 or 4 chips, but
Still.
you feel that's your portion, especially for what we've paid. But
This
that's
is
a regular
massive
gravy. That is a regular. Colour-wise, it looks on the paler side.
Yeah, it
but
looks
we've
like
still...
a more traditional meat gravy that you'd make at home.
Yes, this looks a little bit more like you. So, it is time for the gravy reveal. And hopefully, are you recording?
I'm recording.
Because I'm just worried it's going to fly all over.
It smells really good. It smells very good.
Oh.
Give it a wobble.
Yeah, looks
Fair
fairly well
thickness,
mixed.
Fair thickness, yeah, it does look mixed. So I'm not gonna get mine.
That is a great smell, mate.
This is building up to be a very traditional chippy. My hair's running rare. I need the hat now. Oh, we forgot to say, Tom, what are we having?
Is this our least professional episode ever?
You'd think this is the first one. I'm going to show you. Oh, I'm going to have to flip that text.
We did show it in the last video, but
Regular
for those
chips
who...
and a
Some
gravy.
people are asking what the hat said. So there you go,
go.
a little bit of insight for you. I was nearly spilling the gravy then. So...
It's a good thickness.
Are they
very thick.
bits that are not mixed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it could be unmixed. But...
Not as bad as it has we've had before.
No, and that's thicker than we've had for a while, actually, in that respect. Not quite mince gravy thick. It smells great. It looks lovely. So, eventually you saw the chips. Second time lucky. Now you've seen the gravy. And what time is it now?
It's gravy tasting time.
Right, here she goes.
Oh, that was a very quick turn. Very quick turn of events.
Wow. Wow, mate. Yes.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Ooh. There is a real sweetness to that. That I can't put my finger on what exactly.
That is belting.
Reminds me of something. That little bit of sweetness reminds me.
Do you know
of
what it is? I
something.
think we've had it somewhere similar before.
Quite possible.
Right, well, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I am impressed.
That's a really redeeming feature. I'm happy to see that.
Let's have a dunk.
We're straight in there. Plenty on.
Yeah.
That is a combination.
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, yeah, that is a really good combo. I'm a big fan.
I'm getting a slight appetite favour, so I will have to go for a different one.
Oh, no, he's going to have another one.
Yeah. Brilliant. It's the vinegar. It's making the vinegar a little bit sharp. The sharp little sweet undertone in that is accentuating the vinegar sharpness.
Accentuating?
Tell you what, we've been doing this too long now.
Wow.
But it's nice. It's a very nice.
They're a great combo.
Now, I'm annoyed that we had to restart filming because these chips have gone a little on the cooler side now.
That's our fault. And
That is
I will
completely
not
our
downrank
fault.
them. We know
No.
what it tasted like from the get-go. Just because it wasn't caught on camera,
But
we knew
I
exactly
feel
what...
like if these chips were as they were when they were fresh,
Oh, my God, this would
unbelievable.
be fantastic.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very traditional. This is what you expect if you were to write chips and gravy from a chippy in a dictionary.
Yeah, this
This is what you're getting.
is very much just slightly above run-of-the-mill. And that gravy
I
is well
think-
above run-of-the-mill.
I think them chips are a league above run of the mill.
Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. I'm just saying when you say that traditional chippiness,
Yes, sorry, yeah.
there's nothing too outlandish with it. It's just good at what it's doing.
Yeah, it is exactly what you expect
Yes.
from it. Exactly what you
Yeah.
expect. And then a little bit more.
Yeah, I would say so.
So we shall have our usual break here while we finish these off camera.
And we will remember to
We'll remember to turn you back on.
re-record.
But obviously, we always have a sponsor. Tom, who is this week's sponsor?
It is Lou Sockets Electrician Services.
Very good. Very good. I don't know what we'd say. Anyway, break.
Need a sparky in Greater Manchester? I'm Lou Sockets, and no job is too small. From a dodgy plug to a whole rewire, call Lou for a proper cheap job.
So, thank you to our thank you once again to our sponsor today, which was Lou Socket Electrician Services. It was a fantastic job, and his prices are not shocking. Anyway.
So that was a prime example of why we finished them back there. Because as we got further towards the bottom of the portion, whatever you want to call it, they really did start to get a little sweaty. Now, bear in mind, they've been there a while, but you know, you're not always tipping them out, especially if they come in a tray. You're having.
If you're at work and you're just in the van.
So they did get a little bit sweaty, a lot of shards on them.
A lot of shards, which was disappointing considering it wasn't the biggest portion from the get-go.
No.
We've had a lot of shards, and then some of them were just very low quality compared to the top of the batch. Whether that's because, again, the sweatiness of it, we did have to retake. Is that on us? I'm not entirely sure because the colour difference was...
on us, no.
No, I did. Don't get me wrong, still a thoroughly enjoyable experience.
Really nice.
Really good. I can see why they've won awards. But then again, awards are subjective, as we've learned before in the past when we did Anchors in Didsbury, which, how many awards has that won?
Well, it's won one recently.
Yeah.
So...
And for us, it was futile.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Yeah.
I was surprised with the gravy because we were dunking them because it was a good gravy.
And I do dunk.
Yeah. But we've pretty much gone through that tub of gravy and it looked big, so I don't know whether it's a bit of a deceiving portion size.
But then again, also, we didn't finish the chips.
Yes.
So there's kind of an imbalance there as well. Overall, though, as said before, still a quality chippy experience. This probably sounds like we're putting it down here, and it really isn't. Our job is essentially to be critical.
Yeah, it's good. It's just not quite good enough in certain aspects.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not a korma.
It's good, but it's not a korma. Yes.
I think we've said most of what we need to say. It was a nice setup.
Yeah, lovely setup.
Quick service.
Clean, modern, very quick service.
Yeah, very modern actually. That's something we've never noted.
We'll come to that when we do experience. But right now, let's just crack on with taste.
I'm going to rate it higher than what it probably seems I'm giving to the camera in terms of its actual feedback, because taste alone was brilliant.
Yeah, when we got fresh from there, that first chip we had, which unfortunately wasn't on camera, annoyingly.
Our fault.
Done it.
Really good.
Really nice.
Really good.
Surprising is probably the best word.
We opened the packet, and when we did actually stop recording initially, which is when we lost the footage, we said, I'm really happy with how these have turned out, because we were very sceptical straight away, thinking, oh no, this is going to seem like we're going to be really harsh, but then the flavour actually just redeemed itself. Its natural flavour redeemed itself.
Yeah, they were compared to visually, they're a lot better than they visually looked, because they looked sweaty from the get-go. They looked a bit pale. They looked a bit mushy.
The firmness was not great.
No.
Like al dente for pasta to the tooth, to the fork, al forche, whatever that is. Don't speak Italian, sorry. But it just didn't feel good on the fork.
It sort of crumpled a little bit as you tried to push it in.
And burst slightly. Yeah. So you're kind of worried from the get-go, even though we had that with Taylor's, but then again, the taste made up for it.
No, see, Taylor's,
they had a different look.
Yeah.
They had a very different look overall. These look like very bog standard-esque chippy chips, and then we're actually a lot better than that.
Yeah, because as soon as you had them then, different story.
Yeah,
they were
really good.
Really, really flavoursome.
Yeah.
So do you want to do your taste first, or do you want me to go?
I'll go first. I really did enjoy that. I thought the flavour of the gravy was awesome. You'll have seen, I had a good glug of the gravy at the end, because it was quite tasty. It's so close to an 8. It's so close, and I don't know if it can justify that on the last layer of chips that I got in that tray that did pull it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Flavour-wise, the rest of it was still great. The gravy was lovely. Oh, it's so close to an 8, but I don't think I can give it.
What are you going for?
I'm going to have to go 7.9.
See, I was thinking the same thing, because I think this is weird, considering that's more of a my style gravy.
Very much so.
I think you enjoyed the gravy more than I did. It was nice to begin with, but then when it mixed with the vinegar, it became a little bit too sharp for me, and I couldn't have all that much of it. I couldn't finish the gravy. I think I preferred the chips a lot more than you maybe did. You preferred the gravy over the chips. I preferred the chips over the gravy. But again, not quite enough to hit that 8.
It's so close.
Do you know
to
what?
an 8.
No, I'm gonna be fair on it and give it the benefit of the doubt that it was a little bit colder. I will score it an 8.
Really?
Around 8.
Wow.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
because it took us a while, and if they were piping hot, that would have improved them slightly with the gravy. I'm going to give benefit of the doubt here, which we don't usually do, but this is a different situation. I'm going to say 8 for taste.
I think it's fair enough because we did both enjoy that.
Yeah.
And maybe we are just nitpicking.
Yes, I think we are.
Yeah.
I think we are nitpicking a little bit too much, a little bit too unfairly.
Yeah.
In this situation. Experience though, couldn't fault.
No, good
Couldn't
standard
fault
Chippy experience. Nice menu, nice setup, quick service, friendly staff. Asking them if you want the fish obviously shows that
Straight away,
that the quality is a little bit higher in that situation. That it's not just slapdash, it's not just rushed together. It's actually, they're trying to do this right. Okay, well, I'd rather you wait as a customer to give you a higher quality product. And
you're not getting sweaty fish.
because some people will just throw that out,
Yeah.
leave them in the hot drawer. We've seen it so many times before. So I like that. I actually like that.
Yeah. There was a good amount of stuff in the hot drawer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't shy, but it was so modern, considering the taste we had, and I think that's why, when I just said about it being modern, you were shocked, I think, because you're not expecting that traditional level taste to come from
In a
somewhere
futuristic-y
so
looking,
almost.
almost.
Yeah, I liked it. They were dead nice. I think they were a little bit uncomfortable with the fact we were recording.
Yeah,
I got
which is
that
fair
vibe,
enough.
which is fair enough. But even still, they weren't rude or anything like that. They were dead polite.
Plenty of salt and vinegar, so
Plenty. We asked for
instructions
plenty,
were listened to when we wanted it. Did ask for the gravy separately, and she was more than happy to oblige. And do you know what's a really good one, and we've never pointed this out before? The going the extra mile with the veggie options.
Yes,
that's an
that's
underrated
really good.
commodity.
Yeah.
Because
To fry it in separate oil as well.
to have a completely separate fire for vegetarians
Yeah.
or vegans or whatever, because, well, no, it won't be vegan, will it, because it's cheese. Either way, to offer a veggie and what have you menu with a choice of fishes and cheeses, chili bites, mozzarella sticks and things like that, and then not do it in the same, in fat, is really good. So I think that bumps it up. I think experience is quite high on this one, to be honest.
I think it's going to get a good experience score.
I'm probably going to go, I think it's in the 8s,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's about 8.3. I don't think it goes too much higher.
Yeah, no, I think you might
it's
be
about
right.
an 8.3
Yeah,
for me,
I think you
personally.
might be right.
Yeah.
I think the only thing to drag it down that I didn't see, and I'm surprised Tom hasn't brought this up in experience, is that little bit of levelling off the chips.
Yeah, maybe I should have brought that in. But I'm not I'm not too upset because I enjoyed the flavour that much. Obviously I missed out on like 3 or 4 chips, but
it is something that they are a little bit like that, and they're very much on. You're not going to get
maybe
a
it's just a
surprise.
portion control
yeah,
thing.
It might be, but you're not going to get a surprise big order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are going to get consistent with it, but that consistency can come across as a bit tight.
Potentially, yeah. It's one of those you can set yourself up to fail in that situation because you can have everything very standard and this is how it comes and this is how it's done.
Yeah.
Or to some others, it can just look like skin flinting.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
penny pinching.
So I'm gonna go 8-3
Yeah, you're gonna match
for
me.
that. I thought you went 8-4.
No, 8-3.
Right, then I'm gonna match you.
Yeah, I think it's a fair enough score.
Yeah, I think because if the flicking off shouldn't be annoying, but if you're flicking off decent chips and we had that many shards, then that's where, if they were all decent chips, then it's fine. It's a couple of chips, but when you're not having 3 or 4 chips worth.
If they'd have been Taylor's portion of chips and they'd have skimmed you off a load, you'd have been livid.
Livid.
If it had been one of the rubbish ones that we've done and they skimmed you off, you'd have gone, well, good, at least it was less weight to carry on the way home.
That's it. Because they were nice chips, you do feel that.
Yeah, you are.
Now, one thing we do keep mentioning Taylor's, and that's because it was literally the last one we did.
Yep.
That portion is about the same size as Taylor's, but wasn't Taylor's a small? Taylor's was a small, about the same portion. How much was Taylor's again? $4.50?
Yeah, I think so. Something
this
like
was
that.
$4.70.
Yeah.
So
moving on to cost.
Now, you are paying a little bit more than you're paying for a regular, but if your regular is the same size as that small, and your quality is not quite the same, don't get me wrong, you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Which factors into the cost, because cost is value. But I think that's quite expensive.
It's woefully expensive.
It's very expensive.
Essentially what that is we've got a small portion of chips and a rather large gravy for a weird amount of money.
Yeah. for £4.70.
£4.70.
Obviously, the breakdown at the bottom. Yeah, it's steep, that one.
And this is going to be its only drawback, I think.
This is going to be a drawback for it because
I can't give it too much because,
like I say, if you know, the
tasting experience is still good, so the value element comes into play here.
And we rated Taylor's high on cost because we enjoyed it, and it's the same size, but it was a small.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's. I'm looking down because they're down there, so they don't fly off in the wind. Is Taylor's big for a small, or is that small for a regular?
That's got to be small for a regular.
You reckon?
Yeah.
In that case, it does lose points on cost.
Yeah. It's in the mid-7s. It's just how high up the mid-7. I don't think it breaks 8 on this occasion, just because of the portion size.
I don't think. I think if it's up at the top of 7s, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I was thinking about 7.6, to be honest.
That's
because
lower
I just
than
feel a little bit kicked in the teeth for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though I thoroughly enjoyed the food, just feels a little bit kick in the teeth.
I am going to go a little bit higher because we have rated higher ones better. We have rated more expensive ones better than 7.6. But it's not a massive portion for what you're paying, and you are paying.
Even though the gravy was big.
Yeah, we are looking at £5 is sort of where the max is that we would like. I mean, if it's £10, then we're going to buy it because we need to rate it. But I think £5 is the top you want to go for regular chips and gravy, small chips and gravy, whatever. So I'm going to go 7.8.
I think that's fair. I probably should have been around that mark myself, but I might as well stick at this point because it came from the heart, the rating.
Yeah, and that's fair, and that's absolutely fair. So 7.8, 7.6. There are all our scores.
Yeah.
Now, what's that going to equate to, Tom? Should we have the clap?
It will give you.
Do you know what? Let's just.
In fact, they had crab in there.
So you've seen the score. Where does that fit on the leaderboard, Tom?
It's going to be a competitor. It's going to be a competitor.
I think it's going to be. It's going to be up there. Is it in the top 5? Does it get on the graphic? You will have to tell us.
Let's have a look.
Raise it up. So, yes, you've seen it now. This is Tuesday. What's the date, Tom?
15th?
Tuesday the 14th. Tomorrow is Wednesday the 15th when England play Argentina. But this is coming out on Friday the maths.
Friday the maths.
So,
add another 2 days on.
Yeah.
17th.
17th. Friday
If I've somehow got that wrong now, I look so stupid.
Consider you've been bad on maths at this series. You've been terrible with this series of maths. I don't like football, so Tom is going to give both reactions here, and I'm going to cut. So to win.
So, if England have beat Argentina, watch this clip.
But if we've lost.
Fuck Argentina.
Is that right?
We've got the Falklands.
Yeah.
We've still got all them sheep at least.
Yeah. So that is it for this week. We need to do our stars.
2.
Yeah, I think 2's right.
If you were passing.
If you're in Oldham, come down.
Or Chadderton. Or Middleton. If you're in this area.
It's a detour, isn't it? 2 stars is a detour. Yes, I'd take a detour. I won't come out.
It's well worth it.
It's worth a detour, for sure.
As long as you've got £4.70 knocking about.
Yeah. Got £5 rattling around, you want to spend it.
There you go. What a way to do it.
So all that's left for us to say is that I've had my say.
And I've had mine.
We will see you
next time.
Come on, England.
Come on, England. It's really bad.
I know, yeah. That'd be really awkward.
It's coming.